Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Hello! Here we are, folks. We're in the castle. Look at that. I got bars put on the window. How do you like that?
Oh, good bar. Oh, I meant to bring a thing,
Mr.
but I
Good
left
Bar.
in a hurry. I got a thing to add over here. A
Whoa,
guy
we
gave.
need stuff.
I know. A guy gave me a beautiful painting of from the. Not that there's anything wrong with that. When Kramer's leaving, he comes back and he's like, he's here to fix the bathroom or whatever. They all go like this. Anyways,
yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. And there's no place to put it. My wife hates me. I got too much
Sure,
artwork. But I
sure.
figured we'll throw it on lunch stuff 4 or whatever.
There we go. Yeah, all right. We'll put it up there.
I
Is
meant
it
to bring it.
a painting? Of...
It's a copy of a painting.
A
His
copy
friend
of a
painted it. He
painting.
wasn't going to give me the original, so he gave me this other thing.
All right. Hey,
It's nice.
Send me a photo of it.
Okay.
Send me a copy of a painting of a photo.
Well, I'll bring you the whole thing and we'll put it right up.
Well, we got to see if it makes the cut.
It'll make the cut.
All
It's
right,
beautiful. It's Seinfeld. It's the thing. I mean, you got fucking Joan Baez up here.
That's Rivers.
Well, I like both Jones.
Crawford. But yeah, well, you know what I should get up there is the photo of us hugging. That's a hell of a
the
painting.
hug photo, the one that Salacuse took, one of the great Salacuse photos.
Yeah, hell of a photograph.
I just found this podcast. Tell him Mike Steve. Have you ever heard of this?
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Sounds bad.
It's bad.
Not my cup.
And Unbearable also is great.
How about this? I'm dealing with this right now. My other producer, the good one, Matt Peters,
Or Peters.
he does We Might Be Drunk.
Goat.
A lady stole something from his studio.
Mm-hmm.
He caught her on tape,
Wow.
confronted her. She flipped out, yelled at him, and now is out of the studio. She's like, "You've lost a client."
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
But he watched her take it.
He has the video. He sent it to me.
Wow.
But she went, "Well, I'm sticking it to the man. You're a big corporation." He's like, "I'm struggling. I'm a fat guy trying to do a business here in Manhattan. I'm floundering. I'm underwater, and I'm a corporation."
Well, I'm sure he'll appreciate the fat comment. But the thing is, this just happened to me last week. We talked about this with the
Yes.
lady with the thing, the phone. And I go, hey, can you put that away? And she goes, fuck you. And we talked about this. This is what people do. They cross the street while the light's green. They stand in
Yes.
front of your car. You go, hey, get out of the way. And they go, fuck you.
Yes, I think it's a generational.
I don't know,
Maybe
because
I'm
there are
wrong.
people that are 78 years old that do the same
That's
fucking thing
true.
all the time.
I
So,
mean, Ratso Rizzo, I'm walking here.
right. So it's a lot of
Maybe you're right.
Everyone's all fucked up. It's the what do you call it? The culture, the zeitgeist,
Yes,
the mindset,
yes.
the thing, all the stuff.
Agreed.
Is that a nice new plant?
Nah, it's been there.
I like that plant.
Amazon. Every planet here is fake, like my personality.
I love a plant,
Oh yeah.
an audience plant.
Aha.
Well, that's
Plant-based.
I don't care for that one bit. And
Yeah, I had to
Peters, we
tell
love
ya.
you. You're the best in the business. Number one producer. We'll
Great
be using you
bud.
soon. I hope.
Please.
Chuck taking a beating in the early going here.
Well, you were on the road. I'm so jealous of the road, and you're covered in gray.
I'm all gray. I'm all gay.
Yes.
And
Gray bar.
My beard's gray and red bar. My beard's gray.
Got that.
The
I don't even want
sweatshirt.
to awaken that demon.
Sweatshirt, sweatpants. I'm gray. My pubes are gray.
Yes, gray skull.
I was out on the road. Where was I? Oh, Montreal.
Whoa!
Which you got to go to Montreal. You know why? A, it's close. B, it's awesome. C, nobody goes there anymore.
Why not? Oh, because the fucking fest
well,
is
the
gone.
festival shit the tits, but it's coming back this year.
Ah, believe it when I see it.
A new festival bought it, whatever, so it's back. But also, the Nest, I love David, but it's just not
Sure.
the hottest room. It's a tough
Tough
neighborhood.
room.
It's kind of small,
Yeah.
and they're a struggling club, so I don't think they have the juice to pay the big guys.
Got it.
And then Comedy Works is gone, so it's kind of not a big market these days.
But a great town.
One of the great cities in America.
Lunch. Well, you're not supposed to be going up there. No American goods are supposed to be over that border, fatty.
Well, I'm not that good.
I see.
But I think that went on hold or something.
Ah, all right. Tariff.
Yeah, so
There's a new tariff in town.
well, we went to the hockey game, me and Matt Wayne. They played the Devils, so we were interested to boo the Star Spangled Banner.
Whoa.
We were gonna boo. I was like, it'll be fun.
Oh, that is fun.
It's fun to boo things.
It is a good time.
Boo.
I love boos. Taylor Swift got booed at the Super Bowl, apparently.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Can I just do a quick side note?
Please, love a side.
I'll come back to Montreal. I really don't get the we fucking hate Taylor Swift. This
I don't
cunt
either.
piece of shit. She's just at the game. They show her for like 4 seconds.
Well, I will say the last Super Bowl the Chiefs were at, they showed her like 38 times.
Right.
So I think people are like, let's nip that right in the bud.
Well, that's the thing, but I'm like, they also show a fat asshole with a fucking fence.
Yeah,
the
defense.
They show the defensive coordinator. They show the quarterback's coach. They show the cheerleader. They show my sister's ass, my father's cock. I don't really get it. I'm like,
The cock I couldn't see.
just get over it. Who cares?
I don't know. I don't care either. And hey, if it's bringing in ladies, if women are like, I'll watch Super Bowl just to see that fucking whore, great, that's more views.
Now, the real issue with Taylor Swift is her fucking piece of shit husband that stole my bit on Instagram.
Oh, I think that guy's half
You
a
see
tard.
this?
He's a little dim, that Kelsey.
This man, I like him. Best tight end of all time. I'll take some tickets. I just want to get, I want to get in his good graces while trashing him.
He's got to go back to black women with the way he's playing.
We love you, Kels. You're the number one Kelsey brother. Oh, brother. But
Where art thou?
This man sees my bit, my big viral Picasso bit, does
Yes.
it on his show. He says Mountain Dew and NFL players.
Oh, same tags.
Same bit, same tag, but he fucked it up. Mine's better. I
Wow.
say 6 Super Bowls. He says NFL games,
Well,
which is just bad performing.
CTE is no joke.
But yeah, he does my bit, and
Wow,
then people
look that
go, "Hey, what the fuck is this? This is Joe List." Then he goes, "Oh yeah, you're right. I saw it and had to share it." But you're like, so he credits me, but it's like under a comment of a comment, and
Right.
he pinned it. But all this happening the day before the Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy?
That is cuckoo bananas. You got to put the link in there, C-Note, because that's crazy that he saw. But pretty cool, the quarterback player guy, not quarterback,
Tight end.
tight end guy sees your bit and starts riffing on it.
It's pretty wild. It's weird. I mean, the eve of the Super Bowl,
Yes.
this man is thinking about me, tagging me, typing me.
Fucking you, queefing.
He did credit. I'm JK and LOL, and I love you, Trav. Give me some tickets. I was rooting for the Chiefs. I was the one guy in America outside of Kansas City rooting for them.
Well, they had the over, whatever you call it, the spread, the upper deck, the
they
hot.
weren't favored, were they?
Oh yeah, they win every year. My homie is he's a star.
We got to look into that. There's no way they were favored.
Give it a goog. That Jalen Hurts, he can't catch a cold.
Look that up. What was the line on that game? The
I'm
Eagles,
telling
everyone
you.
knew the Eagles were going to win. They had
What?
Saquon. He's unstoppable. They got the best defense. The Chiefs, everyone was calling the Chiefs weak. They barely got by the Bills. They barely got by the Texans, the
Oh,
refs.
interesting.
I knew for sure they were going to win that thing.
The Queefs versus the Kegels.
What do you got over there, Chuckles? Well, you stink at Googling. Let's go. Slow. Come on. Hit us with it.
Super Bowl 2025 odds. Chiefs remain slight favorites over the
Thank
Eagles.
you.
Wow. I should have bet.
I know. I should have too.
They were favorites going into that game. They lost by 40.
I
Yeah,
know,
it was ugly.
But they won the last two, right?
They won the last 2, but that's even more reason to bet on the Eagles because no one's ever won 3 in a row.
Yeah, it
ever in the
says-
history of football.
That's
know.
right. But he's the guy to do it. They thought.
It says, as defending champions, sportsbooks had the Chiefs as a 1.5 point favorites before the Sunday game.
There you
I don't
go.
bet on sports, but man, I thought the Eagles were going to win that game for sure. But I wanted the Chiefs because these Eagles fans, I love it. Helium, you're number one. I can't wait. You're the best.
They're greasing the polls over there
Drew
in Philadelphia.
But there's first of all, the night of the Super Bowl, it's 1:00 in the morning.
yeah.
I'm in bed dreaming of sugar plums and gay kids.
Sure. That's what I call gay kids. Sugar plum, come here.
These-
Sit on my lap.
These piece of shit Eagle fans, they're walking through with pots and pans in our courtyard.
No.
Wake up, fuck you, Giant, fucking
No.
Eagles.
What? You
Clang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang.
nerds.
I'm like, it's 1 in the morning. I'm like, so you're antagonistically just waking up families.
Wow. All right. They should all be euthanized. I mean, do that the night of the game because you won. That I get, but it's before the night?
No, this is the night of the game.
Oh, the night
but
they
it's
won.
1 a.m. We're in a quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, that's great. Go out to the street. Take it to the streets. Go to Midtown and woo-woo. Do a big hoop and holler and eat horse shit like you do in Philly. But don't do it at my apartment.
No woo-woo. I don't want any woo-woo. I go in my house. I go fucking woo-hoo. I go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, you fuck your wife, you wear your Eagles outfit, and then you hit her.
Exactly. And also, there's all these videos of them beating up the Redskins fan or the Commanders fans.
Really?
Whatever. Bleep that.
Redskins.
Yeah, they're out now.
I thought it was Chiefs.
No, this is the week before.
Oh, I see. A lot of
Chiefs.
Native American names out there.
Not as many as there used to be.
Well, yeah, that's true, but you got Seminole.
Seminoles is in. That's Florida. They're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. Then they got the Chiefs. Then you got the Redskins.
No longer.
Okay. And then you got the Indians.
They're no longer. They're
Oh.
out. But you got the Chicago Blackhawks.
Ah.
You got the
what else? A Sitting Bull. Is a White Hawk?
No,
There's a
no
White Sox.
White Hawk. There's the White Sox, the Red
The
Sox,
White Race.
the
White
what
bread.
other Native Americans are there?
I guess that's it.
The Atlanta Braves.
The Brave. Oh,
the
Chop, which would also work with an Asian team.
But that started with Florida State, the tomahawk chop. But yeah, Asian. Hey, that's not bad. The Ninjas.
The Ninjas, yeah.
Hoyo.
Ninja, please. Exactly.
Anyways, I don't mind Taylor Swift. The Super Bowl sucked. What a horrible game. It was such a bummer. We missed you at Sal's, by the way. I thought you were coming over.
Tell me everything. How was it?
Well, it was nice. It was a lovely little party we had for Marjorie. It was good. Great food, pizza, the babies, the kids were all running around. It was small. It was Ari, his boyfriend. Are we still doing that, by the way?
Who?
For a while, he was trying to keep his girlfriend, a boyfriend.
No, they're married now.
I don't know if you can say that.
All right, eloped.
I don't
Screech, you
think can say
cantaloupe.
that. You call it cantaloupe, you melonhead.
But yeah, wait.
Leave that in.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, okay.
I think it's fine.
All right, they're married. He gave her a ring pop. He's got to be ironic and against the man and the system. But he's a big homo and he's married.
Oh, he's a big homo, all right. Absolutely.
I sent a gift, so I'm allowed to shit on it.
No gifts for me. Get the hell out of here.
More of a JPEG man.
But anyways, it was nice. It was a good time. It was the least Super Bowl I've ever watched. I was over there hanging, then we came back, and then it was a blowout. So I had sex with my wife and watched
Nice.
Twin Peaks, I think.
Wow, old school. David Lynch, R.I.P.
I'm trying to watch Twin Peaks, but it's the same with the show. This is what I always talk about, and this is why I switched from The Sopranos is gay to I just can't handle it. Even Twin Peaks, it's wonderful. I watched the what do you call the first episode?
Pilot.
The pilot
Is
is
in
in
the
the
audience.
audience. I loved it. I was smiling ear to ear. Now I'm 5 episodes in, and I'm like this. 40 more hours?
Oh.
That's the thing about TV.
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking for this girl for 40 more hours.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have an arc. You gotta have a beginning, a middle, and end. You gotta play out the series. You gotta see how it ends.
But they have that in film, and it's 2 hours.
That's true. Well, this is why I don't read, Jerry. I go 900 more pages of this.
It's the
I'm
same.
bored out of my mind.
Same principle. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this is great, but I have to dedicate 75 hours to this fucking story.
But you finish a book.
I'll finish a book, but a book is different. It's more like a whatever you call it.
Life.
It's more like a film in a way. But maybe
what?
you're right.
The book is long. Book takes years. I'm still going through the Quran.
Yeah, I don't believe you've read a single book in here.
Let's see. Hold on.
Maybe
There
a
might be a
couple.
pamphlet around here somewhere.
Sapiens was a gift. I'm sure of it.
I got halfway through that one.
Okay.
Wait, where's Sapiens? Oh, there it is.
Down there,
That
yeah.
was my bathroom book for a while.
Well, the bathroom, because that's the thing with a book is you can kind of you read here, you read there.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, I did the Richard Pryor bio. I did the Seinfeld bio, did the Woody Allen bio, I did Andy Kaufman's bio. So I'm big on bios.
I love a bio. I think you might have my Seinfeld bio. Did you give that back?
Was
That
it
about
written
20
by
years
a
ago.
white hardcover?
No, it was the unauthorized biography. I think it was a black and white cover.
Oh, yeah. I think I
Let's see it
sold
around.
that. Sold that to
yeah.
a kid.
Oh, this
a
sign
Cub Scout.
language. That's a hell of a read.
I did read that.
Comedians, I know you read because you hit me with a fact every day.
I read Steve Martin's book.
Oh, yeah, that one was a quick, easy read. That was a good one.
I read Sam Tallent's book. Famously, I read a chapter on audio, and it was such bad reading he didn't use it.
Wow. We also gave you the book to give to me, and I never got it, by the way.
You want it?
I have it now. I got my own goddamn copy. But he is a writer. That is a beautiful prose he writes.
I mean, the vocab is unreal. His health is out of control. But, boy, that guy can use a pen.
he is talented.
Yes. Got to be fun to have that in the name. Although, if he sucked, It'd be like Little John.
Well, it's just sitting there. If he bombs, has a bad special, the review, Variety Magazine, Sam Talentless. So it's there.
You're right.
What's his middle name? Lack of,
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
better not slip up.
I'm always paranoid of that. You do a comedy special called like Unremarkable, because you got the mark in there, and you try to be self-deprecating, and they go, nailed it.
You
the
got
title's
that right.
perfect. You're like, oh, I was trying to be kitschy. Thank you. Boy, we're periods are synced.
We're sinking. Chuck, your
sync.
Googling's fine. I was just kidding. I thought it'd be funny to give you the business.
He's lashing out.
I'm very unhappy with my life. But anyways.
So what was it? How was Canada? You see Trudeau? Did you eat any hockey? Did you go to Poutine?
Went to the hockey game. Well, first of all, you go up there. We're getting old because I'm like, we're going to see French tits. I'm going to get one of these Nuru massages. Is that what it's called?
Super sex.
You know about that place burned down. It burned.
What?
Yeah, Super Sex's been gone for years.
Chemical Bank.
You know
didn't
the
know that.
Nuru massage?
The new room. No.
Nuru?
Nuru.
Hoi goyo, Nuru. Nuru massage.
I know Ryu from Street Fighter.
You know about Nuru?
I'm excited to hear about it. I know old Rue.
Well, I never heard about Nuru until I was on the Real Ass podcast, which is always fun to do.
Already
Yes.
Googled the definition if you want it.
Whoa!
No, I got the definition.
Give
the
it a
definition. Then
goog.
we'll see what this has to say.
Fastest goog in the West.
So you've probably seen this in pornography.
All right.
You
seen
get
that.
nude. I get nude.
Wait. You get nude?
Well, I'm the stripper lady. Masseuse.
Oh, boy. I feel like we can do better than this.
I mean, well, some people are into me.
Right.
So you
Gaze.
get nude,
Okay.
and then you lay on a table. You pay me whatever, $150, I think, and then the Nuru lady dumps herself with oil and massages, but it's like a wacky.
Oh, she uses
It's
her
a body massage. Yeah,
Ooh.
she rubs your muscles with her tits, and she's all greased up.
I don't care for it.
What? What are you talking
You're using your
about?
tits to massage me? That's goofy. You're like, whoa.
I think she uses her pelvic floor, her foot.
All right,
If
all
you
right.
look up the women, it says their foot size too. It's like size 8.
Oh.
They were all big-footed fucking heifers too.
I want some Amazonian lady, but I like an elbow. I want a Russian whore with that elbow right in my taint.
Well, that's part of the body. She uses the elbow, but her tits are out. She's nude.
Okay.
You can look at her beaver, her clam, her fish stick.
Her gash,
Yeah. So
honey pot.
you want to
hatchet
read the
wound.
definition there, Chuckles? Did I nail it?
Yeah, you did. It
How do you
says-
spell that? Is that an Asian term?
Nuru.
Ah.
Yes, it is an Asian term because it has the characters right next to it.
They're way ahead of us, the Asians.
It means
Yep.
slippery.
slippery.
Oh, Nuru Pete.
Yeah.
It's a type of massage involving full body contact where both the masseur and masseuse, and client are nude and coated with gel, traditionally made from nori seaweed.
There you go. So it's a seaweed massage.
Fishy. All right. Well, Nuru and wet.
So they had that going, but you can't do that. That's just straight up cheating. It feels like, unless
Sure.
you and I do it together and keep a secret. But
Patreon.
so we went over there, and we didn't go there, but we were walking around. That was there, and then
Yeah.
there's all the titty bars, and so you're like, we're gonna look at the tits and the thing, and then you get to the strip club. I'm just old. I'm like, it's gonna be expensive. It's
I
loud.
know.
And then you have to tip.
Yeah.
Not the girls, that's fine, but it's like you gotta tip the door guy,
Yeah.
the bartender guy, the person that seats you.
Right. It's a lot of steps. When you get older, steps are a problem. Plus, you need that loony toony balloony money.
Yes.
You got to throw a fucking big tin nickel at the lady's head.
That thing, I think that's what Nickel Boys is about.
Nickel back.
But
What's Nickel Boys?
Nickel Boys is that movie that's nominated for an award. I don't know.
Never heard of it.
It's like one of those movies with the posters, a black guy and a white guy, and it's like there's a tear, and I'm like, I can't with this. I don't care. Okay, everyone hates him because he's black, but you like
Yeah.
him, and then you learn a lesson.
Sure.
Whatever.
Nickel, please.
But there goes one. So
Please don't come in, Nickel. But yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, you didn't go.
wait, so we didn't go to the titty bar, but we had a great time. We went up. We did the Fairmont Theater.
Ooh.
And it's more of a rock club, and we sold them both out. The shows were fun, but those Montreal crowds are not hot.
They're not hot. You're right. I'm sure you commented on that on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the Nest, I would eat my ass. This festival, I'd eat my ass. And yeah, you're right. They're French. They're a little stuffy up there. Croissant.
les incompetents. Well,
Right.
I think that a lot of them, it's their second language. I also think people don't come there as much, so they're kind of enamored with you, maybe. They're just
Interesting.
looking at you. But here's my other theory about it. It's a very artsy town. They're consumers of art. They love Leonard Cohen, and they're French. It's kind of cafe society.
Yes,
they read,
yes.
Jerry. So I think they look at it
Books.
as like as an art form, as a performance art. They're kind of they're not like drunk and going dick joke.
Right,
They're kind of going interesting choice. They're
Yes.
very
sophisticated.
sophisticated.
Yeah,
yes.
they're not eating chicken wings and chugging down a Mick Ultra and going hoo 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 hoo.
You understand everything. That's
I
exactly
get it.
right.
I get it.
So
yeah.
I think that's a big part of it. But the shows were fun, nevertheless. And now let me ask you about this. So the whole thing, I had this thing that I dreamed it and did it, which feels good. I kept telling Matt
love it.
Wayne, we should go do a show in Montreal and then go to see the Canadiens game the next day. We're both big hockey guys.
Beautiful. That's lunch.
So we get the tickets. It wasn't cheap. We go to the Bell Center, formerly the Molson Center.
I see.
We're going down there. The Nuru is right outside of there. They must get so many people leaving the hockey game going, they lost 8-0. Suck me off. I need a
Yes.
massage.
Nulu.
So we go to we walk past the Nuru, let's say, to get to the hockey game.
You're getting some Oilers.
So we get to the Edmonton. So we get to the hockey game. We go in. We watch the game. Now this, I'm interested to see how you feel about this. How you hear
can't
about
wait.
this?
Nuru right up my ass.
Now you love to steal things.
I just stole something from Whole Foods today
There you go.
with the child in tow.
So you can use that stroller, by the way, but I think that's technically could be child abuse.
Whoa, he's an accomplice.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't use that. It went right up the old jacket. Patagonia, thank you.
These houses aren't cheap, I'll tell you that.
Yes, I'm broke.
Hi there, folks. Tuesdays with Stories is brought to you, of course, by BetterHelp. This is one of our all-time favorite sponsors, I swear, by BetterHelp and therapy. They are improving the lives of so many people I know. So many people are near and dear to me.
Amazing.
I sent it off to my best buddy, my other buddy, one guy I actually hate, but now I like him more because he's using BetterHelp.
Well done.
Life is tough. It's time to focus on the good stuff.
Here, here.
BetterHelp's online therapy can help you appreciate the awesome things and people around you, whether you're dating, married, building a friendship, or just working on yourself. It's time to form relationships that love you back. I might be going to hit this because our therapist just upped his prices. Did you hear about that?
No.
Out of the blue, he goes, hey, I'm upping my prices. I'm old. I got grandkids. I got to crank up my prices. And I said, well, I know a place that's very affordable, very easy to use. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this. People text me, email me, and say, thank you for setting me up with BetterHelp.
Yes.
I only heard about it from your podcast.
Hear,
it's
hear.
the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's 100% online, so it's therapy that's convenient and affordable. More than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a huge range of specialties. You'll find your perfect match.
Oh, yeah.
Discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Tuesdays today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Tuesdays.
Here, here. Love BetterHelp. Hey, folks, Tuesday Stories brought to you by Sheath. I barely need the copy on this puppy because we've been loyal to Sheath and they've been loyal to us for 78 years.
Robert Patton.
If all your underwear has holes in them, it's time for a refresh. Get yourself some Sheath underwear and get ready to change your life. Here's the deal. It has 2 pouches. Put your dong in a pouch and your balls in the other. Your dick and balls are now separated and everything can stay warm, dry, and in the right place. I'm not even going to look ahead of time. I bet I'm wearing them right now. Watch out, everybody. You know it from the emblem. Holy hell, look at that right on there. Double sheath, double trouble, double stuff. Get them in tons of different colors and patterns, so no matter what you're into, Sheath has got something for you. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code TUESGAYS to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath's 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com. Promo code TUESGAYS. Get Sheath underwear. Support the show. Support your balls. Wearing them right now, and I feel great. We'll see you at the comedy festival, Patton.
So we go to the game, and I want to get... First of all, this arena is built so weird. It's hard to maneuver because it's small and tight, and they have these overhangs that just... You could smash your head. It's hard to explain.
Sure.
But it's packed. It's kids' day. It's Saturday afternoon, so it's like fucking kids... Whatever. Kids blow you for free.
Ooh.
Sugar plums.
It's a steal.
So we go in. It's packed. It's crowded. But I'm like, I want to get my son something. I'm going to get him a puck. Maybe a onesie, whatever. You got to get the kids something everywhere you go.
Yes, yes.
So I go in, and I go to the first place. It's like a little stand, and it's got pucks and pennants and all the shit. But there's a couple in front of me who's like shopping, like at a hockey game. They're holding it up. They're like, can you hold this up? Oh, hold this up. I'm like, this is a goddamn sports arena.
Yes.
You say, give me a large, you keep moving.
Go to Uniqlo, you queef.
They're doing this move. Stretching the leg out. Nah, that's too short.
Gee, you liberal cuck.
I go, I can't handle it. So we go over to, there's a Tim Hortons, we get donuts and coffee. There's a big pro shop, like the official team store. I go, let me pop in here. I got to grab something for my son. And this is hard to explain, but you walk in and it's divided left and right. They have it snake all the way through. Like you gotta walk all the way through to get to the exit through the gift shop, you know?
Yeah, they do a maze.
So you got to go through, and it's just so fucking crowded. So right when I go in, I get a hockey puck. It's got a cartoon on it. It says fucking whatever, Les Compétents Hockey de Montreal.
Yes.
I go, perfect. This is all I need. Let's go.
Vive la France.
So I start walking through, and it starts to get more and more congested and congested and congested, and you go around the corner, and it's more people, and I'm trying to wrestle and fight to the front just so I can buy this stupid hockey puck.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
I get to the front, and the guy goes, what are you, crazy? The line starts back that way.
Oh,
The line's
hachi
back
machi.
there.
Wow.
So I go, wait, it's back there. And as I'm standing there, people are flowing past. So it's like two lines. One line is just to leave the store.
Got it.
And it's all flowing like fish out this way.
Yes.
The other line is to buy, but that line starts fucking back there. I didn't realize. So in order to go back there, I have to go against the stream. I'm like Kramer getting off the train.
Right.
So
You're swimming like a salmon going the wrong stream.
Exactly. So I got to swim against stream just to get in the line. The line's going to be 20 minutes, so I just put it in the pocket, and I go,
Love it.
why don't I just borrow this?
Yes.
And I thought to myself, I'm in a program, rigorous honesty. I try to be fair and square. I go, you know what? I'll come back. I'll say, oops, I slipped. I'll go pay for this.
I know that old lie.
So I put it in the pocket. I get it. It's invigorating. I walk out. There's a security guy.
I'm hard.
Of course, you have this classic thing, too, where you just get out. You try to keep moving. I look back, and Matt's, like, still in the store. I'm like, get out of here. And he's like, I didn't see you. I'm like, I stole the thing.
Yes.
And he's supportive. He's a good friend. He's like, I wish I stole something.
Yeah, liberal puck.
Now, here we go. So it's $15 Canadian, which is, I think, 30 cents American.
Yeah.
So I sit there, and I'm feeling guilty. I feel like a piece of shit. I stole a hockey puck. What am I doing? And I go, but they're a $1 billion corporation. The tickets are $800.
It's way marked up.
Exactly. And, they're the Bruins' rival. And I go, fuck it.
A lot of, what do you call that, where you make up stuff to prove your point?
Justification.
Yeah, a lot of justification here.
So I go, well, whatever. Then a couple of periods pass, whatever. We're sitting there.
Period.
Second intermission. I go down to the snack stand. Matt stays behind. I get a big family pack of M&Ms.
Nice.
$11.
Yikes.
Crazy. I text Matt. I go, hey, I got us some M&Ms. We can share. Sharing size. I go, okay. I also grab myself a slice of pizza. I'm a boy. I get a slice of pizza,
Sure.
a water, a pinwheel hat, and a baby dildo.
I love it.
Have a nice time. I come up back to the seats, sit down next to Matt, and I go, all right, let's have some M&Ms. Not in my pocket.
The puck.
The M&Ms.
Oh, the M&Ms are not.
I go, what the fuck? Oh, maybe there must be in this pocket. I reach in. No M&Ms. I go, maybe they're in my hoodie. I unzip the coat. I go to the hoodie. They fell out of my pocket.
Oh!
It's karma, Kramer.
Payback.
I stole a $15 buck.
Wow.
Then I buy a $12 M&Ms. I lost it. I lost the M&Ms.
You're even Steven.
So I ended up, I made up $3.
Okay, you're still up.
But I didn't get to eat my snack. It's like the hockey gods, the French assholes, Trudeau, whatever. They
Man.
took back my money.
They gotcha. Well, that'll teach you a lesson, fatty. You shouldn't be stealing.
Oh, that's a good lesson.
Thou shalt not steal. Eminem, great rapper.
Yeah, so how about that?
Wow, that's crazy. Life finds a way of figuring it out.
Yeah, that's what they said, I think.
So now you had to sit there M&M-less like a chump.
I know, I was bummed out. I wanted the M&Ms, but it all worked out.
I I could argue you didn't need the M&Ms. There's a lot of sugar, a lot of fat, a lot of jizz, and your teeth are going to need cleaning. And now your son is still happy when you show him the puck.
I brought home the puck. He's got the puck. And by the way, I went to the doctor. My blood pressure, I dropped it 25 points.
Holy shit, you've been eating worse.
Bananas. I credit the bananas. Potassium bananas. Plus, I've been meditating more, running more, working
you
out
go.
more. I'm shop shape. Now, you tease. You said you got a story, and I can't wait to hear it.
Well, a couple things I want to run by you. So you and the lady, your kid is a year old.
15 months. 15
Oh,
and a half
okay.
months, yeah.
So you can't bang for 6 weeks,
Yes.
which is an eternity. So I'm pent up, backed up.
Well, you can beat off.
Well, that's the other thing. We've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to beat.
No beat.
No beat. So I was home alone yesterday. I got
great film.
I got the kid right here, and you go, all right, well, the lady's out, but I got to watch the kid, but I got to beat.
Sure.
So I don't want to do it in front of the kid.
Hey, just turn his head.
Yeah, I didn't want him to hear it.
Yeah.
I felt weird. Plus, I want to play the porno. So I was like, So now you want to go to the bathroom to rub one out, but you're so worried you're going to rub one out, finish, run back, the kid's going to be face down in the pool.
Right.
So you go, I can't do that, because imagine the headline. Man jerks it to Asian whore and kid dies. You don't want to be that guy.
Right.
But I got to get out of there. I'm pent. So I just say, fuck it, and I build a fort around the kid. Full fort. Build that wall, and I run to the bathroom. I have the porn ready, sock on, and it's been so long, I literally finished in it said the title. It said Asian skank, and I went, ugh.
Nuru.
I Nuru all over the sock. I threw the sock in the washing machine, ran back. Kid was alive.
I did the exact same thing many times because we had our old apartment. You saw it. There was the living room, bedroom were kind of attached with double doors.
Yes.
So I'd lay in the bed and do this thing because he'd be asleep on the little pillow bed.
Right.
And you're just rubbing one out, and it's awkward because you're jerking off in the same room as a child.
Completely, which is probably illegal.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if their eyes are closed and you don't aim it at them, I think you're okay.
That's a good point. Yeah. All right. Well, I shot most of it in his bottle. But either way, we got it done, and I feel like a new man.
Well, it's fine. I don't know how people are going to react to this because I tried to do it as a bit twice about jerking off with a baby next to you. People just were like, oh, my God.
I know.
You just mention it. And then I had another joke that I thought was funny. I was like, he's sleeping on me. I'm his bed. And then sometimes you get a boner just because you haven't had sex in so long.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
That's tough.
It wasn't that. That was the setup was different. But anyways, the whole the punchline was, imagine if your bed got a boner all of a sudden.
Oh, that's
'Cause you're
funny.
you're his bed.
Yeah.
So it's weird. If you move, that was it. I'm like, I'm his bed. So if I move slightly, it wakes him up, which I get. Imagine you're sound asleep and all of a sudden your bed has a boner.
That's good. Memory foam.
That was the joke. But people were just went, oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's just the connection of the two, but that's a good point. Although, also, you could use the boner to hold him up. If he's sitting here and you're hard, that's like a little plank.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, it's not good.
Right.
But, yeah, it could work.
But yeah, it's hard because you still get boners. You're
Of
still,
course.
you're in your prime. Maybe not your prime, but you're alive.
I'm alive. I'm not 45, and I get boners on planes. I'm not attracted to planes.
Good point.
Thank you, Virgin Air. But, yeah, so I had to run that by you. Now I feel better that you've done the same.
Absolutely. You got to get it in. I mean, you just have to come.
You have to, or else, a school gets shot up.
Exactly. You go fucking nuts.
All right, now let me run this by you, because this has been gnawing at my craw, whatever that means. So I live in this hood now.
You do live in a hood.
Matt Ruby lives a couple blocks down, my old pal.
Ruby.
One of the first guys. Veter's the first comic I ever met in New York, made friends. Ruby's number 2.
That's funny because Ruby was my first friend. Me, Soda, and Ruby. Isn't that a funny team? That was the big 3.
That's queer. So Ruby's here. So now we're living near each other like old times. I said, let's hang. So we go to lunch every now and then. We do writing sessions at the coffee shop, whatever. So we ride home to the train together from the cellar. We're utilizing.
Sure.
So he goes, hey, what do you think about a writing session, 1:30 Mocha Joe? I go, book it, faggot. So we head over there. Me and him, we're going at it. We're getting some some juice. We're really flowing with the writing. What do you got? What do you got? We're cooking. Hey, that's a good. Let me write that down. Now I throw out what Louis C.K. calls a long shot. You know those?
Sure.
He did a pod where he said he has like his writing, and then he has what he calls long shots, where he's like, these will never work, but I think they're funny.
Yeah, let me try.
Yeah. So I go, let me throw a long shot at you. And it's a crazy bit. Basically, the bit is comparing OnlyFans. Women get harassed so they can empower themselves by making money off of it.
Sure.
Black guys or Jews or gays get discriminated against. Wouldn't it be nice if it was only hate?
Hey.
Like, hey, you want to call me the N-word, pay $5 and you can say it to my face.
Okay.
So now you're taking the power back.
I like that.
That's the premise.
I like that. I
Thank
like it as
you.
a premise.
I'll see where it goes. But that's a long shot because it's a crazy idea. So I'm fleshing this bit out. Ruby's like, this, maybe say that, this is something. And we're getting all amped up. We're getting into it. And this lady, one table over at the coffee shop goes,
Oh, boy.
excuse me. And we're like, oh, shit. Because your first thought is, oh, shit, someone's listening to us?
Right.
This is awkward. So I was like, oh, were we too loud? Sorry, what's up? And she goes, I think I have an idea for your bit.
What?
I think I know why it's not working.
What?
And you're like, it's very jarring and very, what do you call it when someone breaks into your house? It's,
You should know.
that's true.
Intrusive.
Intrusive. Very intrusive. So you're already a little ashamed and a little embarrassed. Like, you were listening to all that?
My worst nightmare.
Yeah. So I go, yeah. She goes, I think your bit's not working because it's fucking stupid. And I was like, oh, geez.
God, I love this lady.
I was like, we're in. Okay, it's on. So I was like, what? What do you're jarring. It's jarring. So I was like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? She goes, well, this is the problem. You're comparing OnlyFans basically to lynching. So now I'm like, oh, you're a crazy person. When no one
Lynching.
mentioned anything about lynching, this is all an online thing. It's a joke. First of all, we're working on a joke.
People really throw lynching out
They
there.
throw lynching out. So
It's a big
like,
throw.
huge
That's
throw.
a double-armed toss.
Yes, big noose.
Who's
And,
the fat guy at your door, by the way?
I think that's the wife's dad just showed up.
Oh, Jesus.
So this
A
pod,
handsome guy.
this pod's ruined. But the fat guy's not her dad.
Okay.
But so I was like, whoa. Now I've been in this situation before where the young cunt thinks she knows everything and has to yell at you.
Sure.
So I used to be like, no, you don't understand. And I used to try to explain and rationalize, which never has worked once in history.
Right.
And so I just go, whoa, what's the problem? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, first of all, not all women do OnlyFans. And I was like, I never said they did. And she goes,
Not all women do OnlyFans.
And I
Less
go-
than 1% of women do OnlyFans.
and I go, what do you know about OnlyFans? And she goes, well, I think I know more than you because I'm a woman. And I'm like, well, I'm on OnlyFans. Like, I'm a member or a
Right.
subscriber. And I go, are you on OnlyFans? And her whole face changed. She was like, and she took super offense, like I was calling her a whore.
Whoa.
And I go, whoa. She's like, how dare you say that to me? I'm like, whoa, what's wrong with being on OnlyFans? Sex work is real work. Now I'm flipping it on her.
The old flipperoo.
What's good for the goose is good for the cunt. So I go, yeah, wow, well, you're really talking down to these OnlyFans. You're some kind of elitist. You think you're better than these people? And she was like, well, no. And I got her. I got her on the ropes.
All right.
So I go, yeah, what the hell's your problem? You think you're better than these guys? You think you condescend to them? You belittle them? How dare you? These are real women trying to make a living, and you're making them feel like shit. You think you're better than them? And she was like, no, blah, blah. Closed her laptop, walked away.
All right. That's one for the good guys.
Yeah.
Beat it, lady.
But insane, right?
Also, stop listening to my bit. I mean, I don't want anyone listening to me, but first of all,
I said
why
that
are you
too.
saying that you're listening? That's crazy.
I know. I go, why are you listening to my conversation? He goes, well, you guys are being very loud. That was her
Well,
answer.
You are a little loud.
I guess she got me there. I was worked up with the bit. We were making some headway.
That's why I hate writing in public. I'm talking like that.
I
I'm
know. Never again.
Yeah.
But here's what bugs me about the whole thing, and we've talked about this before. She left in a huff, as you do. She's gonna walk out in the street, find her dumb, blue-haired, fat friend, and go, I really confronted these two racists at the coffee shop today because I'm a hero, da-da-da. And you're like, you're so far off, you have no idea what you're talking about, and now we're racist because you're an idiot.
And it's a fucking joke. It's a silly
joke.
bit. It's a long shot, silly bit. It's
Yeah.
funny, and you're like, well, I'm not being real about any of this.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm goofing.
Yeah, I'm putting a premise together with a punchline, and then I'll move on with my life. There's nothing happening in the world. I'm not holding anybody down. I'm not perpetuating a stereotype. I'm not hurting a marginalized group. I'm working on a zinger.
You're entertaining.
Yeah, so that just drives. And you know what you know what really bugs me about this shit is when people go, race isn't funny. Racism isn't funny. And you're like, well, of course it isn't, but I make it funny.
Right.
Toothbrushes aren't funny, but Seinfeld has a toothbrush bit that's funny. We make things funny. I hate when people go, hey, talking about fat people isn't funny. Well, tell that to John Panette and Louis Anderson and all the fat comics who made a career off being fat and talking about it.
Well, also, ignorance is funny, though.
Of course.
I mean, it is funny.
Yeah.
It's like when a guy's like, hey, I can't go down there. They got fucking blacks in there. That's fucking hilarious.
That's the whole
I'm
show.
Like, you're a moron.
Yeah, people walking by, that's what we're doing. We're
Yeah.
faking ignorance. I mean,
That's
All in the
funny.
Family is the whole show is that.
Exactly. That's every single punchline.
Exactly, and it's a great show. Emmy Award winning.
Oh, yeah, big time. I think it won Peabody. Who is Peabody, by the way? Is it Jerry Peabody, Dave Peabody?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Who's the
Jeff
Peabody?
Peabody? I don't know. Johnny P? Who
Big
knows?
award. I don't know much about it.
Big award. There's that, and then who's Nobel?
Oh, yeah. I think he's Swedish, right? Or French, Denmark, Finland.
Yeah, slow Google.
Who's Nobel?
Okay, we got Peabody.
Who's Peabody? That's where
says-
Gary Gulman's from. Peabody,
think
Mass.
That's true.
George Foster Peabody, an
There he
American
is.
businessman and philanthropist who significantly contributed to the University of Georgia.
Oh, all right. Go
okay.
Dogs.
How about that? Peaches.
There you go.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's Peabody, there's Nobel, there's Pulitzer.
Pulitzer. That's big. That's a writer.
Pulitzer.
That's a writer one.
Yeah. So I had to get that off my chest because it just drives me crazy because you go, you're so wrong, but you can never tell them because they're worked up, so the emotions are high, and they'll never go, shit, that was bad.
Well, it's literally psychotic. I mean, it's a fucking private conversation, and you're just an asshole. And I don't get the thing of like, nailed him.
I
got him.
know,
But
I
yeah, she's
know.
telling the story somewhere. I wonder if she knows it. Do you think she knew who you were?
No, I was feeling out that and she had no idea. And I also thought, is she like an open micer? But she knew nothing about comedy or anything, and I don't think she knew who I was either. But yeah, it's just, even if we were at a coffee shop and I heard two people like, so we're gonna take the Jews, we're gonna round them up, we're gonna put them in an incinerator, I would just go, you're not gonna believe what I heard earlier.
Right.
I wouldn't even go, excuse me, excuse
Right,
you,
right.
let me pipe in here.
Well, you shouldn't, because they'd be like, this guy's a Jew for sure.
That's true. That's true.
We
Get
got
him.
one.
Yeah.
God, I mean, that is one of the craziest things I've heard in a long time. But that's the big fear of writing in a
You're right.
coffee shop
You're
or in
right.
public. That's why I'm always fucking whispering so much.
But this is why I want to bring your show back.
Inconsideration.
Yes, this show needs to exist. Even if we were talking about this earlier, just like People's Court, there's Petty Court,
Right.
where you just show up and go, I was at a coffee shop, I was doing a bit, she yelled at me, who's right, who's wrong?
Right. Well, it's like, yeah, same with the movie theater lady that gives the
Yes,
finger.
who's
Although,
right, who's wrong?
I think that would be a unanimous, she's going to the chair or whatever.
Fry that whore.
Unbelievable. I mean, that is truly unbelievable.
Quite the coos.
This guy's taking a real professional video of
Taking
the
a video
neighbors.
of another person's house.
Yeah, he's got a headset on and everything. He's really getting in there.
Not our house, thank God, but
No, if he turns around, he'll really get a Christmas turkey.
gobble
Makes
gobble.
any sense. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That would be like, you can't even go back to that coffee shop again.
Oh, I'm going back because we kicked her out. We stood our ground, and she eventually left. And also, stuff like that, I used to sit with it for weeks and just be like, what the fuck? I'm in the shower like that fucking crazy coos, Jesus Christ. And now I have no thoughts about it.
I can tell you're over it.
Wow. But, like, I don't have the bad feeling.
Right.
I'm still mad at her, but I don't have that, like, shameful, I fucked up, what have I done, who am I?
Well, this is the thing, and this is what I've been trying to fucking warn you about, and I've been
Yeah,
telling you, what
I
have I
know.
said every time?
I knew
You're
it was
moving
coming.
into the belly of the asshole. You're in the fucking, everyone's got
Yeah.
skinny pants and wacky
Yeah.
hats,
Yeah.
including Ruby, by the way.
That's
It's
true.
all scarves and fucking Tolstoy.
Monocles and weird pets.
This is no good. You come to Battery Park City, you can light all the minorities up you want. You can go, what about the black? They dance great and they whatever.
Big dicks.
People will go like this. I know it's wild, you know.
Now you're living in paradise, but I thought you were going to say the Trump thing. This
Trump.
is Trump's America. Like, once Trump got elected, everybody's on edge.
I'm not saying nothing about Trump. I love Trump. He's my number one man. I think he's the greatest. It's awesome. But yeah, no, that's it too. I mean, all these people that rail thinking, well, Trump's going to get in. There's going to be no more PC. I'm like, that's hilarious. You think all these people are going to go away?
Right.
They're going to get louder. They're
Yeah.
going to go, what the fuck? We can't. Boo.
Well, I shouldn't have invested in USAID last year. That was a mistake. Lost a ton of money on that.
Folks, if you're doing boring, repetitive tasks and it's bogging you down your business, you need ShipStation. ShipStation lets you automate shipping tasks and manage your orders all in one easy-to-use dashboard. Save yourself time and energy so you can focus on the stuff you love. ShipStation rules. This is a great new sponsor. Every once in a while, Fanny will reach out and say, hey, we got a new sponsor. And you go, oh, my God, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Not this one. I am pumped to have ShipStation working for us. I am no longer bogged down because I'm shipping stuff left and right.
Oh, you're a shipper.
ShipStation even finds you the best rates among all the global carriers, so you're saving money too. That's all. I'm all in the business of saving money these days.
Oh, yeah.
You can get discounts up to 88% off UPS, DHL, Express, and USPS rates, and up to 90% off FedEx rates. Once you get ShipStation, you never need to upgrade. They'll grow with your business no matter how big it gets. Hopefully it gets huge, through the roof. Calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code Tuesdays to sign up for your free trial. You get a free trial.
Wow.
That's ShipStation.com, code Tuesdays.
Here, here. Hey, folks, Tuesday Stories brought to you by Via. Life doesn't have to be boring if every day feels exactly the same. Shake things up with Via. Via is dedicated to harnessing the natural benefits of hemp to make your life better. Get better sleep, more focus, recover more quickly, or just get high. Whatever you're trying to do, Via can help with products that range from 0 to 100 milligrams of THC. Woo, baby. Their THC and THC-free gummies and vapes are award-winning, and they've got topicals, calming drops, and more for you to try. They sent us a box. I'm already hooked. I'm using it every night to sleep. You can go just CBD. You can go THC, a little bit, a lot, whatever knocks you out. That's what I like. I like some THC. Put it right in my ass and conk me out. I want that REM. This stuff is great. You can pop some just to watch a movie if you want to have a good time. It's fun, and it's got so well labeled. You're going to love it. Stop being bored, unfocused, or in pain. Via can help get things back on track and level up your life. If you're over 21, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code Tuesdays to receive 15% off. If you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Tell them you got it from us. Support the show and tell them we sent you. Enhance your everyday with Via. But, yeah, these are wacky times, but she's wrong.
Of course she's wrong.
Thank you. That's all I needed was the acknowledgement.
I mean, that would only make sense. Even if you bounce the joke off of her, she could say, that's crazy,
Sure,
fuck you.
sure.
But even if she's in the audience, it's crazy. If she's overhearing a conversation, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But,
well, whatever happened to not liking something? She could just sit there with her laptop and be like, geez, these guys are hacks. This is not funny.
Right.
I don't like this bit. This bit sucks. They suck. But to go, that bit's fucking stupid is like, well, it's not done yet also.
Right.
Let me do the bit for 6 months, record it, and I'll send it to you.
yeah, and it'll be hilarious. Now you got to
Hopefully.
make the bit work. That's the ultimate revenge.
That's the plan.
Get the bit cooking, get it on Netflix. That morning, that Christmas morning, she wakes up, opens her gifts, gets her bullshit. She's all alone because she's a piece of shit.
Yes.
She turns on Netflix and goes, oh, this
Yes.
guy looks funny. And then she hears OnlyFans, only farts, only
yeah,
whatever.
Only blacks.
And that's the ultimate revenge.
It's a spite bit.
Spite bit.
Making the bit work because of spite.
I love it.
Thank you.
I'm a spiteful son of an onion myself.
Oh, I missed the road.
The road is good. Let me try to think of what. Oh, the other thing we have. Did you ever go to the Cinema L'Amour
Cinema L'Amour.
in Montreal?
Cinema of Love.
Is that what that means? L'Amour?
Yeah. It's
all makes
amore.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So it's an old cinema. Chuck, put the photo in right here of Cinema L'Amour. Here it is. So it's this old family-operated porno theater.
Oh, come on.
In Montreal. This place is a classic, a staple. Supposedly, that's where Houdini got punched in the stomach. And then we went in, they were like, that's completely false. It didn't happen here.
Wait, who punched Houdini?
That's how Houdini died. Somebody punched him in the stomach a bunch, blindsided him, and then his condition got worse and worse.
Probably some cunt at a coffee shop heard one of his bits.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, that trick sucks, you piece of shit."
Yeah, exactly.
And smacked him one. So I had walked by this back in 2017. I've spent a lot of time in Montreal, probably 3 months of my life there. I've gone there 50 times. It's a great city, one of the great jewels of the United States.
Is that for the booze for back in the day? Like, what were you doing up
Yeah,
there?
because titty bars and boo. When I was a boy in 2002, 2003, you could drink there. Plus, we would show up with $200 American, turn it in, get 300, and party for the weekend.
Woo, that's living.
It was awesome. And then it had full nude. You could touch the girls.
Aye.
We went to the Red Sox Montreal Expos back in the day. Went to the Canadians game. We'd go to the titty bars.
What a life. That's paradise.
Oh, it was fucking awesome. And then we had the festival. I've been 4 or 5 times. And then what else did we go up there? Then I did the Comedy Works a bunch of times, Comedy Nest a bunch of times. It's just a home away from home.
Sure.
So I've walked by the cinema before. You know me. I'm a cinephile and a pedophile. So I saw the building, and I was telling Matt, I was like, over in this neighborhood somewhere, there's this old family-operated porn theater that's like a classy porn place.
Okay.
Just that moment, we drive by, and I was like, we got to come by here after the show. So we do the 2 shows. We jump in a cab, say, take us to Cinema L'Amour, which feels hilarious. Just 2 buddies in the back seat of a cab going to a porn theater.
It's old Rue.
And I say, let's just go in. I want to take some photos. I want to get some history. I'm going to buy a T-shirt. I should have worn the T-shirt.
Does the shirt have jizz on it? Wouldn't that be fun if it came with a stain?
It will soon.
Yeah.
If I can get my baby to go to bed. So we go in there, and I'm thinking it's going to be weirdo, freak, taxi driver, fucking
Gritty.
wacko. We walk in, and there's 2 people behind the counter. One is a man. I don't know how he identifies, but certainly looked like a man, but had booty shorts, like up to here. Big, thick legs, probably 6'3", long hair with like a dyed streak.
I'm interested.
And little booty shorts and a tight T-shirt. Now,
Go on.
I don't want to stereotype,
Please.
but sometimes when you meet a person of this ilk, like a kind of a guy with like heels and booty shorts and long hair,
Androgynous.
they're a little bit like this. Excuse me, what are you doing here? Yes, you can buy a ticket.
Yes.
This guy was like, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Oh, fun.
And I kind of developed a thing for him because, I'm gay and straight at the same time. This is the kind of guy I want to have sex with.
Sure. Well, he's got the long legs. He's probably got some heels on.
Exactly.
Long hair. Yeah, he's very feminine, but still has a huge dong that he can put in your ass.
Looks like a lady, but he's like, hey, what's up, guys? And then the other person,
Dude.
one of the hottest women I've ever seen.
Okay.
They looked, and I talk about it all the time, that Irish look of jet black hair
Love
and
jet
blue
black.
eyes.
Oh, that's good.
Fair skin, petite. She had these pants that were like sagging on the hips, like a little space here.
Oh, Sag Harbor.
And then Brendan Sagalow, and then a little low-cut, little tits, the way I like.
You like a small tit on a man.
You give me black hair and small tits, I'll suck them off.
I could meet you Chuck here, right? He's right there.
Those are medium tits, but
That's true.
I don't care for his Googling speed. But
True.
I walk in. Doesn't he have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? I can't remember.
He's got a couple.
We walk in, the baker, right?
What's her name? Johnny Steve Dave? All right.
We're teasing
The baker's
hard.
gone. The baker's gone.
We're having a good time.
Baker's dozen.
Oh, you're with the candlestick maker now.
There we go.
We walk in. This woman is it strikes me. I'm struck by her. I'm
Yes.
struck by him.
There's a lot of wires and cones are off here. You're getting all kinds of signals.
All signals, and it's porn. There's vintage porn. I might buy one. Some beautiful vintage porn posters, all for sale. It's like a museum in there.
Sure.
We walk in, and I go, "Hey, I'm nervous because I don't want them to think we're two homos that are trying to blow each other to porn."
Right. That was a big move back in the day.
So I go, "Hey, Houdini was punched here," and then she goes, "That was a rumor." Then she starts explaining the theater. It's been there since 1914 or something.
Whoa.
They play movies from the 2010s. I'm like, "What kind of people come in?" She's like, "All kinds." They play a 90-minute porn. I'm like, "People stay for the whole movie?" She's like, "They stay for multiple movies back to back."
That's a lot of jerking.
And I was asking about it. And she goes, if you're curious, you can just pop in. You don't have to buy a ticket. Let me just look in there."
Love a pop in.
Took a couple photos. We could put a photo here. And it was wonderful, except the guys are all like, I'm like cockblocking. They're looking back at me. Then they have a couples.
yeah.
Listen to this. They have a couples balcony.
Oh,
couples only.
That's a sticky floor.
You go up there and I go, can you fuck? And they go, oh yeah, people are up there fucking right now.
Oh.
And I'm going to take my wife there and try to fuck her in the balcony to porn. I mean, how fun is that?
I'll take her there too.
Absolutely. I'll watch. But so
Wow.
upstairs, you got the couples balcony. Everyone's up there fucking a few feet from each other, kind of voyeur-y. Then
Sure.
downstairs, you just sit. They have candy, M&Ms, O. Henry bars, popcorn, an old Coke machine.
Get yourself another bag of M's.
It was fucking awesome. We got the whole lesson, the whole lot, and we just bullshitted with these two people. It was one of those great moments
Yes.
where you're hanging out on the road, meeting people, and then I go, what is there to eat now? We're hungry. She goes, you got to go to Pee Pee Poo Poo or Potato Potato or something like that.
Okay.
Little hole-in-the-wall diner down the street.
Pee pee poo poo. That place stinks.
We walk up there, and it's one of these places that's got 4 bar stools and 2 high tops. It's tiny, packed.
Yeah. Mom and pop.
Mom and pop. It's called Patia Papaya or something like that. We'll put that photo here.
Grace papaya.
I go, let me have a cheeseburger. Lay it on me. The guy couldn't have been nicer. Hey, it's loads of competence. Cooked us up a burger. Had some Canadian punk rock. We Shazammed every single song.
Wow.
And it was just fucking great. We went back to the porn theater to say that restaurant was awesome.
Wow.
We loved it. I wanted to propose to the woman. And,
See, this is word of mouth. This is what it's all about, Jerry.
it was awesome. So just a great trip to Montreal. And it was fun to just... I love when you see a thing that you want to check out, so you go there, and from there you just spawn off.
Yes, that is nice. That's how life used to work. You just kind of floated. Oh, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, let's go here. Let's try this. Then you go to a record store. Then you go to a coffee shop. Then you go to a restaurant. Then you go to a dive bar. That was the best.
It's the best, and so you got to go up there next time. We should go up there and do a podcast, because it's all Tuesdays as far as the eye can see.
Really?
Yeah, we got some great gifts. One guy gave me the 1969 Playmate calendar.
What?
Which I was like, is this in reference to anything? He just gave me 1969 porn because they love porn. You should see how hot these women are. It's crazy.
I believe it. They were way hotter then. Now they're all tatted up and biting you and cutting stuff and piercings and fake tits, fake face, fake dick.
The lips, I don't get the lips. The big,
No, thank you.
the duck-billed needle in the lip. It's off-putting.
Platypus. Yeah, I don't get it either. And they're so aggressive now. These porn. Back in the day, they were like, "Ooh, I just got out of the shower."
Right.
It was the whore next door.
And they're wearing like a varsity sweater. One has like a plastic poncho on. Like she's naked. See if you can look that up. 1969 Playmate plastic thing. It's like a rain, like maybe rain. I don't know. Rain slicker, yeah. She's in a see-through rain slicker. That's a good Google. A rain slicker with like the drips and the nipples.
Oh, I love
it's
a dripple.
so hot.
Holy hell, rain slicker.
No!
Oh,
Wait, that's not it. Let me
Mama
see. Is
Sita.
that it? Let me
Put
see.
that up right here,
It
too.
looks pretty similar to your description.
Oh, that's very similar, but that's not the
Hachi
exact
machi. This is good
one. Oh
pod
my
right here.
God, this is
This is my best Google ever.
Oh,
different.
man.
but
Wow,
it
that-
looks very similar.
That slicker was made for that shoot.
Let me see.
See, it was young, cute ladies back then. This is a gal you might
Wow.
see at a coffee shop who'll yell at you.
Damn, this isn't quite it, but that is hot.
Wow.
Something
Playboy.
similar to that. But yeah, so thank you for the gift. I mean, people brought great gifts. The Seinfeld thing, the 69 Playboy.
Very
Not
exciting.
this, right?
No, it's
Nah,
not that, but it
she's
looks
ugly.
kind of like that.
Okay.
See-through rain jacket. I don't know.
You just had an old porno kind of day. Old porno theater. You're getting a calendar.
It was awesome, and that kind of fulfilled the need of the new, because that's
The
a very
Nuru.
sex city. You wish your wife was there
Yes.
because it's very sexy.
It is. Did you go to old Montreal?
We did. Well, this is the thing that was a bummer. Is
Probably
Matt,
freezing up there.
it was freezing. Matt had never been there before, and I was like, we're going to climb Mount Royal. We'll go to Old Montreal. I'll show you this city. And it was literally 12 degrees, like feels like 12.
Yeah.
But we went to Expectation a couple times.
Okay.
That's the big place underneath the hotel for the festival. I missed that festival.
That was a hoot and a holler, that fest. It was a good time. I got laid there, but it was just a good, you're right, it's sexual city. It's the French.
It's the most sexual city. And I was tough to be with because, you've been to the festival 4 or 5 times. I walk around
Right.
with Matt, who's never been. And I'm like, oh, it's usually this right here.
Right.
One time Anthony DeVito and I went here. I hiked the mountain with Ari and
Oh.
Isabel here.
There was the after party here. This is where Todd Glass punched out Cosby. There's all
Right.
these. Still remember the Stanhope? Ooh,
Wow, that looks more like
that's
it.
like a cartoon.
This is a Playboy cover, but it's from 1970 something.
Remember the Stanhope gas station?
Oh, that
Come
was when we
on.
barely knew each other.
Car wash, sorry.
Yes, the car wash.
Car wash, yeah. So Stanhope, just for the layman.
The Just for Spite Festival.
Yes, spite bit. He was not allowed at the festival for some reason. He fucked Jeff Singer's dad or something, and he was drunk. So Jeff Singer said, "You're not allowed here." And he's like, "But I'm a comedian. It's a comedy festival." And he goes, "No, not on my watch." I watched him fight in the lobby.
I was there, yeah.
Yes, like an umpire and a pitcher. And then he goes, "All right, well, we'll do my own fest." He rents out a car wash, hires a band, gets 6 kegs. Every comic, every festival member went there. And I remember the leader of the fest, or the president, goes, "If you go to Doug Stanhope's fest, you'll be kicked out of comedy forever. You'll be banished to an island." And we all went.
Yeah, everybody went. It was fucking awesome. Tom Dustin was there that year.
Yep.
Check out the movie.
Oh, we
But
got
yeah.
a good photo of that, too.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple photos of us together, all 3 of us. But yeah, the guy was like, Jeff Singer, I think it was like, "Get out of here, Doug. You don't belong here. You weren't invited." And Doug was like, "I'm a guest at the hotel.
Right.
I have a key.
Yes.
I'm staying here. You have nothing
Yes.
to do with this. Like, you don't own the hotel. They own the
Right.
hotel. I rented it." And then I remember bumping into people going, "I want to go to that party, but you get banned." And I was like, I was just over there. Everybody's over there.
Everybody's there. And he
It
did an
was-
open mic at one point. Remember, he just like hooked up a
Yes.
mic to a generator and was like, "Here you go."
It was fucking insane. It was awesome. The Just for Spite party, festival. We were hammered.
You were still drinking back then.
Oh, you got that straight.
Yeah.
I'm still drinking from that night.
Yeah, I don't remember much. It was all a blur. But boy, it was just a great time. That's what comedy used to be. Now it's a cut yelling at you at a coffee shop.
It was a hazy weekend, and that's when I first learned about you, because I thought we had hit it off, and I
We
said,
hit it.
"We're gonna have the time of our life. This is gonna be great." Never heard from you once. Never saw you. Never heard. I was like texting you. I'm like, you never wrote back, and you'd be like this, "I'm on my way," and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's coming."
Well, I didn't have the family plan at the. I was in Canada. I was on international time.
That was when I realized you were like a fog. You're trying
Yes.
to catch in a cup. I'm like, "Where is this man?" And people are like, "I thought you had a new best
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
Where is he?" I'm like, "Don't worry, he exists. He goes to a different school."
God hates fogs.
Yeah,
but
it was-
we met up at night for the gig.
The one gig, yeah, we had the contest. And who was your team? It was New York. I was Boston. I was with Bethany Van Delft
Oh yeah.
and Lamont Price.
Wow.
Even though I lived in New York, and you were on Team New York with Ryan Hamilton.
and Ophira Eisenberg, and we won.
Because we hit it off. Ophira, me, and Tom Dustin went out. They were like best pals because I think they both smoked. I remember being at a dive bar.
Interesting.
And that's where I first saw the Bill Hicks doc.
Oh, Scream,
No, that's the book.
Ah.
The movie is called
National Hero,
No,
something patriotic.
American Scream is the book.
Ah,
The movie is called. It changed my life. It got me sober. I was like, I gotta be like this guy. I watched it,
that movie is great.
and then like 2 weeks later,
They show him as a boy, a lot of old footage, Johnny Pineapple or whatever the fuck.
American, the Bill Hicks story.
American.
It's American.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I knew it was patriotic.
That movie's fantastic, and I watched it. I bought it and watched it like a week before I got sober because I was like, "That's what I need. This is me. I could be Bill Hicks." Hasn't worked out yet, but
That sobriety run for you was wild. Like, what did you? You went out in Beantown, you blacked out, you lost your car, your mom kicked you out of the house. Then you're like, I got to get my shit together. You got on a train, went to New York. We went to the creek. You blacked out. You fucked a guy, and then you lit the place on fire and kicked a kid. And then you're like, all right, now I really got to get sober.
now we got to get it going. Then I did Letterman, which was exciting, and then Comedy Central Half Hour, and then Last Comic Standing, and then Netflix that nobody saw.
Yeah. To catch
Nobody
a
knows
predator.
I'm on Netflix.
Yeah,
It's just-
no one.
Nobody is aware of it.
No one saw mine either. The half hour, no one sees.
100%. Nobody realizes, knows, have ever heard of it. It's crazy.
Nate popped off his, and that was it.
That was the end of that.
Yeah, he went first on the first one, and no one watched 1 second after it.
No, they went, that was great. Thank you. That's all we needed.
You should take that and cut it all up.
But I think I've cut some things, but I think they're good at finding it on YouTube.
No, that's comedy. I've cut all mine up, and it's all out there.
Oh, really?
I tried to do a documentary with Hotcase Sets and use his Netflix stuff, and it all got flagged. I couldn't use
Really?
any
Yeah,
footage.
they did good.
I had to use still images of it because of
What?
that.
Mine's
Yeah.
all up there.
I'll tell you who the best is at finding it is Last Comic Standing. Last Comic Standing, like,
too.
I've thought, like, and Neil Brennan, I think, just did it on Blocks, which I've never gotten better feedback than that Blocks podcast.
Hey, all
I
right.
posted it on the Patreon because I thought it was so excellent.
Oh,
and
thank you.
people loved it.
Oh, appreciate. Yeah, people are going crazy for it. But
What's the gist? What, you just unloaded?
Oh, we just talked about all the things. You know the pod. You've done it, right?
Yeah. I just didn't know if you had a special moment where you cried or blew him.
Nah, no.
Okay.
Everyone's like, they look the same. I'm like, we're just guys with glasses. I don't get it. We look totally different.
He's got much more of a rodentia.
It's
quality.
amazing how much two people with glasses, like they're like, Harry Potter. Like, I get
Yeah.
so many tweets being like, Joe List, and I'm like, this is just a man that has glasses
Yeah.
on. I don't, like, it's like so insane to me.
I know. I get that with curly hair. Curly hair, you guys, Boy Meets World, Shia LaBeouf. I'm like, I don't look anything like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, it's just like, what are we talking about? I
Yeah.
love that Shia LaBeouf, by the way.
He's fun.
First class.
You ever see his meltdown?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, N-word. Like, N-word, F-word,
really love him.
R-word. Yeah, I know. I became a fan after that. But he went on. He's in the back of a cop car like, I'm going to beat your faggot ass, you beep, beep, beep. N-word,
Oh,
N-word. Yeah.
wow.
It's a good time. He's a hell of an actor.
I might have one more thing. You got something else?
Uh-oh. We're over.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. I had to get that rant out. I had to tell you about jerking it for the first time. And my parents are coming in 39 minutes.
Well, and her dad's here also?
Yeah,
They're
that
all
was
here at
that
once?
was random. I don't know what that's about, and I'm praying to God he's not hearing this.
But that was actually her dad?
Yeah,
And you weren't expecting it? Doesn't he live in Massachusetts?
he does, but he works in New York. He's an engineer, and I saw him earlier, and he goes, "Hey, I'm just in town. Don't mind me." And I said, "Okay." He goes, "I'll be by later." And I was like, "All right." And that was at like 1.
Oh, God, that's terrifying.
The pop-in. I need a buffer.
A dad-in-law pop-in.
Yeah. Not good.
Yikes.
He has
My
a key. I gave him a
father-in-law
key. I'm weak.
Popped out. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. And your parents.
Yeah, so, and a baby. We got a lot going on.
Have your parents met the baby?
No.
This is it.
This is it. The baby. We're just going to go, here you go. And we're going to dinner.
Wow. No kidding. All right, well, we better wrap it up then, because do we have time for a bonus?
yeah,
Oh,
we got
okay.
it.
They're coming. All right, well, let's do some pluggity doos. I'll be at Nashville, Smashville. I need a
Nashville.
glass of water.
You got
Nashville, Zanies, March 7th and 8th.
Fun club.
And then the weekend after that, Tempe, Arizona, March 13th, 14th, and 15th. And boy, I don't know where else I'm going to be. April 10th to the 12th, Minneapolis, Acme. Get those tickets early. That's selling like hotcakes. April 19th, of course, I will be at the Wilbur Theater. That is going to sell out very soon.
Woo-wee.
Our Patreon is popping off. It's higher than it's ever been because it's
Yes.
better than it's ever been.
Yes.
We got to get together and film something soon. Let's do that because we got a bunch of shit on film, video, us fucking around, Dojo, The Stand, on stage together.
Green room, multiple comics, pop-ins, little stage performance, little riffing on stage, little stand-up. It's all there. I mean, you're living in New York with this Patreon.
We got serious about the Patreon. We got babies. We got mortgages. I don't have a mortgage. You have a mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
There's an hour and 20-minute documentary about the behind the scenes with you two, Brendan Sagalow, and it goes back and forth with you two on stage together riffing for probably 35 minutes.
Wow.
It's a feature film.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's a feature film of us behind the stage for what? $5 a month? A
Oh,
fucking cup
my
of coffee.
God.
Yeah,
Suck
listen,
it, 824. This is real filmmaking.
That's crazy. And what was I about to say? Something funny about something on stage
Patreon.
together.
Gotta do it.
Patreon. How about this?
Please.
Today, my wife comes home. She goes, "Hey, I was talking to the lady at the playground where you jumped in the ball pit. They're still mad." She goes,
ball
"Yeah,
pit.
the lady was telling me about this school. It's what do you call the school where they do things? They don't learn in books, but they do monastery or something.
Montessori.
Like that? Montessori.
Yes, magnet.
That sounds like a Canadian apology. Sorry,
Sorry.
Montessori.
Yeah.
$4,000 a month.
For the ball pit?
No, for the
Oh.
Montessori.
Oh, that's bananas.
$4,000 a month. That's what
That's
Sarah said. I'm like, well, he's not
cuckoo.
going there. What are you nuts? Our rent is
No.
$5,000 a month.
That's crazy.
$4,000 a month, and then the kids are just sick all the time. He wouldn't even go; he'd just be sick. $4,000. That's the kind of fucking world we're living in.
What a city. Plop that kid in front of a YouTube tutorial. You're good to go.
$4,000 a month. So, anyways, join the Patreon for the love of Pete.
Yes, we need the cash. We're living in the most expensive city, and I think we got some price hikes. I went to buy eggs the other day. It was $17.88.
Well, but day one of the Trump presidency, it's day 20. Shit, I guess he hasn't gotten to that yet, but he'll get to it. Gas is going down, eggs are going down. Day one, he promised. Don't forget, he promised.
Gulf of America. We'll see you all in hell. Thanks, folks.
Your
Praise
dates.
Allah. Oh, geez. Yeah, good point.
Chuck's dates, your dates.
Oh, God, sorry. All right, I'm going to be at the Ryman Theater.
Yes!
Speaking of Gashville, I'll be all over that. I'll be with Shane Gillis coming up in Minneapolis. I'll be with Adam Ray in Chicago. We're doing the Chicago Theater, Dr. Phil.
Wow.
So that's going to be epic, as the kids say. And I think the night before, I'm going to try to do a couple shows at the Den.
I like that.
You know about the Den?
No, I don't know about the
That's a great room in Chicago. Fits about 200. So that's where Sam did his Netflix special.
Okay.
So get on the Den, secret show, put it out there now. Chicago, Reno, Vegas, all kinds of stuff. Uh-oh, the dad's waving at me. So we'll see you in hell. I got to say bye to the dad. I'm sorry. There's a lot of plate spitting. I have a baby. What do you got, choo-choo?
Check out my podcast, Fun Bearable. We just released a couple episodes with a very fun bit that we do called Strangers in Fiction, where we provide descriptions of the host to the cheapest writers on Fiverr, and they write a full script, and we do the cold reading of the script based on the descriptions that we provided, and it's fucking hilarious. It's so fun.
Oh,
Love
fun.
it.
We should do it on Tuesdays one time. It would be awesome. It'd be so much fun for a
Patreon.
bonus. Yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah, funbearablepod.com.
Hot dog.
Sorry, Mark's father-in-law is in the...
He's feeling the he's feeling the bars to see who it's such a dad. He's like, oh, these are up, these work.
This is hilarious. And Erica Badu is right behind him.
Oh, she's the mayor of the neighborhood. Thank you, folks.
All
Praise Allah.
We're out.